This is Brother Barnes again, and there comes a time in one's life when it is time to tell some parables, perhaps some allegories, with the idea that perhaps a gentle approach to a topic might be preferable to a more direct approach. In 1982, I was at a community college and I was taking an English composition class, and I was struggling so hard to write a single paper, and the teacher had asked us to come to her office and review this paper with her. I, along with another long line of people, made it to her office, and she gave me somewhat of a passing okay on my paper and announced in the midst of all of the tribe of people there that the paper requirement for the course was going from 12 to 24 in that single semester. At that point, I went directly to the drop ad office and decided that I was going to attempt this course later. I honestly felt like I could barely deploy for the 12 papers, and then when I got the notification that I was queued for 24, this prompted my rapid decision. Fast forward to probably 2012, Star Wars The Old Republic had just come out. It's an massive online game. And I was attempting to play a Jedi Sage, which was a rather squishy character, low armor, and with my inexperience of playing Star Wars at that time, it had just come out recently. I arrived on Tatooine, a desert planet with lots of interesting creatures on it, and was immediately attacked by a mob of four-legged lizard things, I think, if I remember right, and dispatched rather rapidly. I realized at that moment that I did not have the armor, I did not have the experience, and I did not have the level to meet the task. Another thing that I found out is when I go into an opening, just a simple mob of creatures on the planet, if I can't handle that, then the likelihood is I will not be able to handle regular questing on the planet. And so that was a quick message to me to go back and to work on a previous planet and get better armor and possibly do some heroic missions, by gain better armor by getting better equipment and more expertise and leveling up. And then when I came back, there was no trouble on that planet. As a matter of fact, that's a very enjoyable planet, even though it is a hot desert planet in video terms. Let's go to 2019-ish, 2018 and 2019. I decided that after I had completed a master's degree that I really needed some more help with mathematics and statistics and with computers and my writing. All of these I have been trying to remediate since then, attempting to. And keep in mind, I'm a rather mature individual myself. I'm old enough to be a grandpa, even though I don't think that's the case. So somehow I had this plan that if I could get involved with math and algebra and statistics and calculus, that somehow I would learn this beautiful order in the universe and somehow be clued in for some secret contentment that I've been missing upon. So even though back in the day I made quite a nice ACT score, 25, back in the 80, probably 1980, very decent. I took algebra back in 81, but people, it's been a long time. So I decided, with the wisdom that I had, that I wanted to take beginning algebra. I did that. I got an A. I took intermediate algebra. I did that. I got an A. I then took algebra. All of these I did online, and I will tell you right now, my math lab was not a cakewalk. The online component was rather challenging. By the time I got to statistics, I don't know why I did this, but I took a math class online 8 weeks in the summer. I had absolutely no life on Friday and Saturday night, and the curse words that began coming out of my mouth became more prolific and more descriptive. And here I am today. I am now in 2020, and I don't know that I am really better. I have not recovered from this unholy experience that I thought was going to be some type of revelation. And I did get a revelation. I will say that I did receive a revelation. I think that is true. This is take one. This is Mark 1 on these parables. And I don't think the point of a parable or an allegory is to explain it in that context, but just to tell the story. And so that is my story. 3 parables, 3 allegories. This is Brother Barnes. Be well.